Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Equinox Equilibrium Meditation Masterclass. It's a big mouthful. I almost just called it the Mabon Meditation Masterclass because I love alliteration, but not everybody knows about or celebrates Mabon, so we wanted to make this accessible to everyone because it is the equinox that is coming up, and we all want that equilibrium right now, right? So it's a great place to be, and I'm glad to have you. My name is Dana Schmidt-Johnson. I am the Ritual Society Community Manager. I'm also the house astrologer. So anything astrology that you see coming out of Ritual Planner, Ritual Society, that is my doing. So if you have issues with it, feel free to find me. But I'm over in the Ritual Society all of the time. And I'm excited to take you through tonight's agenda. We're going to talk a little bit about Mabon. What is that even? And do a little bit of that equilibrium meditation, right? Kind of balance us out, talk about peace and harmony and love and all the things that are coming in all the goodness for us right now. Then we're going to pop into a little bit of a masterclass on meditation. What the heck is meditation? Why should we be practicing it in the first place? If you don't like the meditation that we do together, I promise you, I will offer you so many other options for meditating. We'll find something that you love. And then we'll talk about the challenge, the 7-day meditation challenge we have coming up for everyone over the next 7 days. It starts tomorrow, so it's going to be so good. And then because we're giving you all this great stuff with Mabon and meditation, if it's all right with you, I'm going to talk a little bit about the society and what's going on in there this quarter, so that we can just kind of all know what's going on in the world of the society. So let's talk about Mabon. This may be a term you've heard about, it may be not, you may be completely unfamiliar. It's really the same thing as the autumnal equinox, which you may be more familiar with, right? The equinoxes and solstices, those 4 times of year where we're really looking to the sun and the point in the sky that the sun is, specifically for us in the northern hemisphere, where I think it's something like 85% of people live in the northern hemisphere. So this definitely applies to the majority of people. If you are in the southern hemisphere, it's the exact opposite, right? What's nice is it's still an equinox this time around. It just happens to be the spring equinox in the southern hemisphere. They get the benefit of the warmth coming to them, and now we get the benefit of a quiet winter coming for us. So just to kind of show you guys the difference, right? Mabon is the Celtic Harvest Festival, celebrating the time of year of this equinox that we've got going on. It pays homage to the Green Man, a mythical figure in paganism. The Green Man is really looked at the springtime especially, right? Because everything's being green, everything's growing, everything's starting to sprout. And then over the summer, the Green Man is hanging out, having a great time. And now it's like, thank you to the Green Man, because now the leaves are going to start turning. We're going to start seeing all the fall colors. And we are in our second harvest. Mabon is the second Celtic Harvest Festival of the 3. And so we're still bringing in good produce from the fields and from the season. This is more like those hardier things, beets, potatoes, carrots, all of those good things that are going to help us as we do the canning and get prepared for the winter months. All of those things are really celebrated at Mabon. Also, the Welsh goddess Modron is celebrated at this time as well. She is a goddess of fertility, a goddess of the earth, a goddess really bringing in that seasonal change that we may or may not be seeing just yet. It is early in the season. And actually, the season hasn't even begun because the autumnal equinox, that astrological event, we have to look to the skies and the stars to see when that day is. And it can shift. Traditionally, it is on September 23rd. And this year, it is that date as well. So it can happen as early as the 21st. I think it can even happen as early as the 20th and as late as the 24th. So what I always tell people is those times in between signs, where the signs start to switch from one into the other, if you have a birthday around those dates around the 20th, double check your birth charts if you're into astrology, because you may suddenly find out you're a different sign than you thought you were, because those dates fluctuate and change every year simply because we have kind of a strange calendar with our 365 days, sometimes 366, which I believe next year is a leap year. So those days do shift a little bit. So that's something to pay attention. But this is the astrological event where the hours of daylight and the hours of nighttime are exactly the same. So we have that lovely equilibrium between both dark and light. And we can feel that in a lot of ways. It brings out the peace and the harmony and justice as well, all of which are coming through with the power of the sun. And that's why we kind of continually watch the sun and its, its patterns, because this is the ancient stress reliever, right? And especially this time of year where we're like, kind of, okay, we've had our fun with the summer and now we're ready to kind of settle a little bit and enjoy one another, bringing, some leisure and some love and romance. You got your fall cozy sweater on, your bonfire going, all of those things. So we're really looking to the power of the sun. And this time of year, the sun is moving into Libra. So do I have any Libras in the group tonight? Throw it in the chat if you're a Libra. Happy birthday coming. I'm very excited for you. Libra is, again, those dates that are on here of September 23rd to October 22nd can shift. So be aware of that. But Libra is our sign of the scales. This is actually the only sign that is an object and not a figure, like a person. Yes, well, yes, happy birthday, Libras. We've got a few of you. So it's very interesting that this is not a figure necessarily, but we often see it as a figure with a woman that the holding the scales of justice. And she's often got that blindfold on, right? Because we like to say justice is blind. And Natalia's like, Virgo here. Yes, we are still in Virgo season. So happy birthday to you as well. Moving into the scales of Libra and having that balance, trying to find that balance, I should say. It doesn't mean that life is balanced. It certainly is with the sunlight, of course, but we're trying to find it here in our lives. And we can all lean into this Libra season, whether we're Libras or not, and enjoy this time of year. It is ruled by Venus. So that love, that harmony, that beauty side of life is really shining through. And it's similar to the seventh house, which is the first house of the external oriented houses. And so it's like, it's about another person. It's about partnerships, whether that's personal or professional. One-on-one relationships are really regarded highly with Libra. So this is a great time to have good one-on-one conversations with anyone. You're going to get really far. This is a cardinal sign too. Libras are strong personalities because of this. They're the opposite of Aries, but that doesn't mean they're opposite. They are both very strong in their personalities. Aries is fire and Libra is air, fire and air together just combust. So it's really lively. Air is, you know, more about the mind and imagination and what's going on up in the head. But certainly with Libra, we also have to look towards the heart, thanks to Venus. So you can see some of the strengths and weaknesses. Every sign has both. And so we've got the sociable side. This is a great time for socializing and being affectionate, and your natural charm, especially Libras and Libra risings. This is your season. The downside, of course, is that it can be a little much. Maybe you spend too much time working on your hair, or you can, you know, being kind to everyone may come off as a little, you know, that superficiality. So just dive deep into, you know, your truth and your honesty, and show that and show up for that. Libras love is what I like to say. There is just this magic in the air when it comes to them and love, whether that's like a romance story, you know, a Disney movie, any of those things, just seeing their friends couple up. They don't have to have the love themselves to really love being in this space, but they would definitely make great matchmakers. Of course, the beautifying and being around people. This is a great time of year to up your, change your wardrobe, right? Get new makeup products, all of those kinds of things. Great time for it. And then in the body, Libra rules this lower part, the kidneys, the lower back. If you have lower back issues, now it's a great time to dive into those, find out what's really going on. If you're a Libra, and especially Libra rising, because our rising sign is really the kind of the form we take when we go out into the world, you have terrific skin and probably a great butt. So enjoy those benefits, Libra. The tarot correspondences, I know we have so many more tarot people than astrology people in this group. We're looking at the swords with the air, the justice card for Libra itself, and you can see the Libra sign right there on the card. And then the Empress for Venus. So if you want to meditate a little bit on these, if you want to kind of pull them from your decks and compare and contrast, this is a really great exercise just to see and kind of hone in on that energy right now, especially if you're a tarot person more so, and you can get an idea of what kind of is coming with this season with those tarot cards. So with that, I want to take you guys through a guided Mabon meditation for today. I will say, with a couple of caveats. One, I'm not a meditation teacher. I found a great meditation that I'm going to walk you through, but I will admit there are some pauses, you know, spaces for pausing in there. And even as a speaker, as a presenter, I get naturally uncomfortable with pauses. I'm like, should be filling this space, but I'm going to try very hard to give you guys a lot of room for letting your imagination go, because in this guided meditation, it does take you some places. So what I encourage you to do right now, and if you're on your screen, you can choose to turn that off as well, since this is being recorded and you're just going to be sitting there with your eyes closed. But I will guide you through this meditation. We'll take just 10 minutes here and see how this feels for you. This is just an exercise maybe in trying something new if you're new to meditation, or just trying a new meditation because this is maybe a different lesson than you've had before. So with that, I'm going to turn back on this jazz a little bit. I'm going to turn it down, but I'm going to turn it back on. And it should be kind of in the background-ish. And hopefully it's not too loud with my voice there. But I want you all to go ahead and get comfortable, right? That's the big thing here. Just get comfortable. If you're sitting in your chair, slide all the way back, be supported by the back of your chair. I have a tendency to sit on the front of my chair. I have a feeling some of you are the same way. And take just the biggest deep breath you can. Bring it in, bring it out. Yeah, just get comfortable right now. You feel free to lay down, get a pillow, whatever makes you comfortable. And just allow yourself to kind of sink in and relax here. close your eyes if that's comfortable, or let them soften. It feels good to relax after a long day. Just allow everything to just dissipate, melt away for you. And during this meditation, we're going to be talking about peace and harmony, those two big topics of Mabon, peace and harmony. And I want you to just ponder this. In your mind's eye, what is peace and what is harmony to you? What does it look like in your life? How would meditation make it better? How can you create a more peaceful world? Now, deep down, you know the answer to these questions. You know at your very core that you are unconditional love. You're a fountain that is overflowing with love, peace, harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Breathe in and out. Go back to your breath. Now I want you to imagine that you're lying on a soft, fluffy cloud. Feel fully supported and protected by this cloud. Maybe it's surrounding you, you're inside of it. It's just a plush, comfortable place to be. Just allow your body to sink down. Enjoy the comfort of this cloud. Sink deeper, deeper into relaxation. Get more comfortable in this supportive cloud. And now, as you notice in this cloud, there's a really lovely breeze, gently massaging your entire body. It kind of starts at the top of your head, moves down to your neck, releasing any tension that you're carrying. Shoulders, arms, hands. Move them as is comfortable for you. Feel this relaxation just move down your chest, your back, down your stomach, your legs, your feet, tips of your toes. You're sinking into this cloud and the relaxation, more and more relaxed. And now you notice that the cloud has landed on the ground along with you, and you decide to get up from the cloud and walk. And you see a path in a beautiful forest. You decide to follow this path. And as you notice the tall pine trees that reach toward the sky, filling the landscape with its wonderful fragrance, the air is so clear and pure. Your mind is clear and calm. You can hear the birds and their peace and their harmony and their song. Peace and harmony. And as you see the winding path of the forest makes its way around a bend, your eyes are drawn to a beautiful country cottage. So you start to speed up a little bit, hurrying down this path. As you step on the front porch of this cottage, you notice a clay pot that's filled with freshly cut flowers. And you bend down to get a better look at the flowers. You notice a small note right there on the flowers. So you open the note up. The note simply says, you are a being of love. So you smile and walk toward the door, and then you see another message. Welcome to the country cottage of unconditional love, where treasures await you. You know in your heart that this is the place you've been dreaming of. You can feel the love radiating from this cottage. Your angels, your guides are so happy that you've found this cottage, and they're sending their unconditional love. So now you open the door and you notice there in the middle of this cottage, a chest sitting there on the living room floor. So you open up the chest and discover stones in them. Each one has a word written on it. So you carefully pick up 2, peace and harmony. And this is why you're here. You smile, you know it's time to move on. And as you leave through the back door, you notice another sign. You will find what you seek at the Lake of Ripples. So as you make your way out, you give thanks to this beautiful cottage and head down the path to the lake. You hear the birds again, and they're making their way to the lake. So you know this must be a place that you need to be. You look at the stones in your hand and you smile, and now you find yourself in front of the Lake of Ripples. You close your eyes for a moment and give thanks for this special day. You know you're here for peace and harmony in your life. So holding the peace stone in a hand, you toss it into the lake and notice its effect ripple out. You are also aware that peace is radiating from your heart and out into the world. So holding the harmony stone in your hand, you toss the second stone and feel harmony radiating out from your heart. It feels so good. You finally realize that you create more peace and harmony in the world just by being peaceful and harmonizing. And this can be your state of being. Allow peace and harmony to radiate from your heart and out into the world. And so it is. In just a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 6. And when I reach 6, you will feel fully awake and refreshed. 1, feeling returning to your fingers and toes, wiggling those. 2, things that used to bother you in the past no longer bother you. 3, your eyes are bathed in cool, clear water. 4, know that you create peace and harmony in the world by being peace and harmony. 5, you're almost there. And 6, you're fully awake and aware. Welcome back to our session. Thank you all so much for that. So that was a short-ish meditation, depending on who you are. Some meditations are longer, some meditations are shorter than others, right? So thank you all. And again, thank you for your patience during the disruption. I've gotten that taken care of. So with that in mind, I want to talk a little bit about meditation itself, right? Whether you enjoy that or meditation is maybe not your jam, but you're willing to try some things and learn some things. Let's talk a little bit about it. So meditation is really simply the focused attention to develop an awareness of the present moment. Everything we're doing in our meditative state, whether it's 2 minutes of breathing or an hour of sitting in a still meditative space, you are trying over time to create this focused attention where you're able to stay in the now. This quote from George Harrison, one of the Beatles, really resonated with me, right? It's the being here now that's important. There's no past, There's no future. Time is a very misleading thing. All there is ever is the now. We can gain experience from the past, but we can't relive it. And we can hope for the future, but we don't know if there is one. So George was a big fan of meditation. When they traveled to the Hare Krishnas, really took over with that. And so meditation became a big part of his life. Of course, we all know that we got to live in the real world, right? But being as present as possible is the ultimate goal. And meditation has so many benefits. This is from the Mayo Clinic. I love when I get the scientific answers behind some of the more esoteric things that we talk about, because really the way that the Mayo Clinic talks about it is that meditation is like a stress reducer. And I know we can all use more of that in our lives. You can see how many different things, that last one, especially improving sleep quality. Even if you're not meditating like right before bed, you can still improve your sleep quality through the course of learning meditation and taking the time to increase that self-awareness, focus on the present, increasing that patience and tolerance. Simply taking the time to focus on your breath can literally lower your heart rate and your blood pressure. It's amazing what meditation can do for you. And there's lots of types of meditation. Like I said, if that particular meditation wasn't necessarily your jam, I promise I got something for you. There are so many different types, and this is just a small handful. I personally find myself in meditation like moving a lot, and that's actually a very specific type of meditation. A walking meditation may be more right for you than sitting on a pillow or sitting on the ground or in your chair or whatever. So there's a lot of different types of meditation. What we just did was a guided meditation, right? And a visualization. So you were visualizing the forest and the cloud in your mind, and it allowed you to tell a story and focus on certain things: peace, love, harmony. But there are so many types of meditation out there. I know that there is a meditation style for everyone. And there are 6 principles really of meditation. And this is from Indian scholar and Buddhist monk Talopa. These principles were kind of come about. I know they all say no, so they might feel a little negative in that way. But the idea here is that you're not recollecting what's happened in the past. You're not calculating what's trying to come into your future. Right? We human beings kind of sit in those spaces a lot rather than the now, rather than this moment in time. So it's so key in meditation to try and let those go and just be present. And that kind of goes along with the no imagination. Granted, the guided meditations are totally different, right? But if you're going for that pure meditation, if you will, the Buddhist style of meditation is just a clear mind. You're not examining what's going on or how you're feeling, and you're not constructing how you're feeling or what you're doing. And then the digression, you're not trying to be too hard on yourself, right? This is a journey. It is a practice of a lifetime. There is no way you're going to start on day 1 and be perfect at it, and there is no way that at the end of your life that you will have everything you ever needed out of meditation, because it is an ongoing practice that you will continually get things out of. So I called this common meditation mistakes. I don't think that's the right way of saying it, but it was the only word I could really think of. I think the things that people come to meditation and stop meditating because of are some of these things, right? You're expecting to be good at it right away. How hard can it be to sit? It can be really hard to sit in quiet and sit in patience and sit in the present moment. So don't expect to be good right away. Don't, it's again, a practice over time. And you might find at times, if you continue this practice, you'll have moments of insight, and you'll have times where just nothing is really happening. It's an ebb and a flow. The other thing is thinking that you have to clear your mind. You can't possibly think of anything. If you have thoughts of any kind, you have done meditation wrong. Well, first of all, there's a lot of meditations that require you to use your mind, like the one we just did. But even if you can't, it's okay. And it should not prevent you from going forward. There are people who get massive insights when they meditate. So that may be really helpful for you. It might be helpful to keep a journal so that when you're, if you do a 5-minute meditation on the daily, write down some things that you experienced or ideas that you had or things like that. It's a great way to keep track. So don't feel like if you are thinking or overthinking during a period of meditation that you've done something bad or wrong. It's just an evolution. Falling asleep is more common than you'd think during meditation. I know I was in a meditation with a gentleman who had fallen asleep, and he was snoring, so the teacher had to kind of gently tap him and get him out of there. But it's common because we are in a world where we are go, go, go. Give yourself a second to relax. Sometimes the body needs what it needs, and falling asleep is perfectly acceptable, especially if you're doing it on your own, right? And there's always tomorrow to try again. And then the last big mistake for meditation is just not making it a regular practice, coming to it here or there, right? So we are here to help get you in the meditation habit through our 7-day meditation challenge that is coming up. Now, like I said, I am not a meditation teacher, so we have brought in Jess Gray to host this meditation challenge. We're so excited to have her. And throughout this 7-day challenge, it's just audio. And if you would like to post to social media about it, you can certainly do so, and we'll give you all the instructions on how to do it. It's simply a daily meditation practice that we'll introduce you to, and then a 10-minute audio meditation to complete. And that is very simple. Everybody has 10 minutes a day, right? Is the challenge going to be on Zoom? No, it's going to be through your email. If you came to us through Eventbrite, we're going to send you the emails to the email address you use to sign up every day. So you'll get the meditation practice, and you're going to get the 10-minute audio to complete. And again, if you want to keep up with things, you can use these hashtags: meditation challenge, Writual Society. You can tag Hey Jess Gray, so she knows that you're doing it. You can tag us, Ritual Planner, so we know that you're doing it, and all that excitement. If you are in the society, however, you don't just get it emailed to you. This is going to be in the society challenge space for our meditation challenge. The benefit to this is, yes, you get the audio, yes, you get the content, but you also get a chat. You get a discussion space. You get to meet new people who are also doing this challenge with you, alongside you. Post your questions. We're here to support you in your journey. And we have such a fabulous society of people who are willing to jump in and help as well. There are people who are way more experienced with meditation than I am even. So I know that there will be people there to help us along the way. And then that's a little bit more of an incentive for you to participate in our 7-day challenge. We're going to be doing some giveaways. We're going to do a daily $10 Ritual Planner gift card. And I'm going to tell you right now, last challenge that we did, I didn't give away 5 days worth of gift cards. So please participate in this challenge, because you have a better chance of winning a gift card than you think you do. If you're in the society, there's a chance for a $50 gift card at the end of the week, as long as you put up 3 ritual community posts and use that hashtag. It should be meditation, not manifestation challenge. So there's some exciting stuff there. So just to kind of break it down for you, society members and Eventbrite members get the meditation, the message from Jess, the daily homework of the 10-minute audio, and you can be entered for the $10 gift card giveaway. But in the society, you also get real-time polls, community discussions, and a chance to win $50 in our gift card giveaway. So just some things to think about. And on that note, I want to talk a little bit about what else is in the society, because this challenge is just one of the things that we have going on over there. And I want to start with a little bit of a Writual Society site tour. So give me just a second to pull up our site for you. Okay, can you guys see this? Can I get like a thumbs up or throw in the chat if you can see the society on your screen right now? I'm seeing some thumbs up. Excellent. Whoop, whoop. Okay. So this is our Writual Society. When you come in here, the first place it sends you is your feed. This is like, think of it like your own personalized Facebook feed of everything that you're involved with. So you'll see the featured posts, you'll see what's going on. I just posted today a little walkthrough, so you can just be really aware of what's going on. We're constantly adding new announcements. This Ritual Planner Network section is where you can find things about the society, about Ritual Planner itself, new products that are out, all the good stuff. And for those of you who have a Ritual Planner, here's where we're going to keep all of the instructions that you need to help you work through that in 2024 or 2023 as well. And then if you want to post your spreads, monthly spreads, daily spreads, weekly spreads, we got spreads on spreads on spreads over here. Post them in the planner and workbook spreads section, and be part of the community. This Ritual Society section is really where the meat and bones of the society lie. We have this awesome new society discussions area. If you have been part of the society before, this is a total reorganization of what we've done. We had like 10 different groups, which was great for different topics, but we noticed somebody would post over here one week and over there another week. So we threw them all together. Let's get people in front of some new stuff, right? Because you may find something here that you wouldn't have otherwise found. So like Rachel here is asking for witchy spells and activities. How fun is that? Here's a member that's come back. Here's a deck swap option. You know, if you're looking for a new deck, someone's looking to swap theirs. So the discussions is really where the action is in the society, and you can find new stuff with these hashtags, and you can hashtag your own content. In the society is where is kind of like the backbone of all of this. We've got all our in the society announcements, our series events. We have so many series events that happen on a regular basis. New moon, full moon. We have yoga every time we transition into a new sign, to help you support your body as we move through the zodiac. And every week we have a ritual gathering, a nice, lovely place to come together and just kind of hear about what's coming up and talk with other members of the society. If you miss anything, we have everything recorded and we put it right here in the series recordings. Similar with our guest workshops. This is the excitement too, right? Like every month we have a new guest workshop and we have all of the replays available. We have the events that are coming up and you can meet the Q4 guests. I'll talk more about that in a minute. If you're a tarot reader, which who isn't these days, you get a 3-card daily tarot prompt every day. Whether you can think of something on your own or not, this is a great place to be. And people comment and share their spreads all the time. Workbooks. This, I just had someone tell me like this was their favorite part of the society. These monthly workbooks, which you get absolutely for free in PDF. We do have a discount for you as well if you want to get them printed, okay, and sent to your doorstep. They are beautiful and lovely. And here is September's, and they're so fun. But the PDFs are just as valuable, same exact content, and you get that as part of your membership. We have a book club. If you're a reader, if you love to read, so many hot topics here in the book club. We have a buddy program where we'll match you up with another member of the society so you guys can chit chat and talk everything about, from your tarot to your rituals to your spells to your astrology, whatever you're interested in, we'll match you with someone. And then just good old member info, what's going on, questions and answers, that kind of thing. In the society as well, we also have these courses, tarot meaning courses, to go through every single tarot card. Astrology basics. If you're not an astrologer and you want to start learning, this is a great place to be. Hillary and Sarah have also given us some great stuff to continue with reading our cards. And then we have our challenges, right? Our meditation challenge that starts tomorrow. And we have other challenges. All of these are self-guided, so you can join them at any time. The Get to Know Your Deck 7-day challenge, I will say, is very popular if you have a brand new deck or just want to kind of get reacquainted. It's a really fun spot to be. So with all of that said, that's a little walkthrough of our society and everything that's kind of going on in there right now. It is a very hot spot. We have just opened the doors. So it's really fun in there to be hanging around. I just want to give you guys a little tour of what's coming up. So this quarter, we have some really fun guest workshops. In October, we're going to be talking about palmistry. Yeah, that's right. The hand and the lines in it. We have Natasha Robertson coming in, and she's going to give us a great session on palmistry. How fun for October, right? And then Kyla Givehand is coming back. She was in here, I want to say March, but she's coming back for November to tell us how to create our own spreads, right? Sometimes you have specific questions you want to ask the cards. How do you go about doing that? She is a wealth of knowledge when it comes to tarot and is going to walk us through that process in November. And then Jess is going to be back with us in December to give us a sound bath, because can you possibly add one more thing to your calendar in December? Absolutely not. Let's calm our minds with some sound bath meditation. I can't wait. So all of these ladies are in a Q&A session in the society that you can check out as well. We also have our second Sundays with Erin again this quarter. She started with us last quarter. So monthly, we now have a great tarot topic. I know in October, we're going to be talking about spooky cards. I think in November, we're going to do another spread together. Again, these are all recorded sessions that you can go back and watch. And then she's going to shock and surprise with December's topic. I don't even know what it is yet. So just to kind of go over everything, this is what your membership includes in the society. It's insane what we give. I just had someone say, I had left and I had to come back. This was just a society I couldn't leave because of everything that you get. This meditation challenge, the tarot events, the guest events, all the previous content. It is a library in there for sure, but we're always also in the now with our discussions and the buddy program and all of those things. You also get early access to ritual products. So if you're a Ritual Planner fan, Ritual Society is definitely the place to be. All of this for $27.99 a month or $239.99 a year. I'm going to tell you right now, this is not going to stay this price for long. We are only open through the end of the month. And once we close, I know that this price is going to go up starting for 2024. So just be aware. I want to give you a couple of raves that we've gotten. Here's someone a few months ago, I decided to try again. Everything's falling into place with tarot, the right deck, the right planner, the right guidance, and a great group of like-minded people. Let's see. This is truly the first time I've really gotten down and dirty with my deck or any deck. And the pulls I've done for the journal are so very accurate. We have David saying he loves the Ritual Society. David's a great member of ours. you know, everything here is so clear. I feel such peace when I'm here. Yes, it is a really great space to be in. And of course, having missed live sessions, grateful for the replays. We will always have those replays available for you. So just to go back to this page real quick, that is our membership. And we really hope that you guys join us over in the society. If anybody's a society member, oh, thanks, Kia. Look at that. Boom. I just jumped back into the chat. So yes, the society is a really beautiful place. The 7-day meditation challenge begins tomorrow with a very early, you don't have to do it early, but it will be available in the society early, and it'll be available in the afternoon for everyone else on the email list. So you get first dibs in the society as well. Thank you, everyone. Yes, you do join at that link at ritualsociety.com. That's exactly where it is. You know, there's lots of text on there, but if you scroll to the bottom, you'll see that the join links. So with that, thank you all so much for being here tonight, for showing up for yourselves, for each other, for meditation. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Lexi. Yes, if you make it in at this price point, right? The price will not change on you. This will be it for as long as you're in the society. Great question. Thank you, Lexi. And I am going to stick around here and answer any other questions that anyone may have. I'm trying to, let's see, exit the presentation. Stop screen sharing. There we go. And happy to answer anything about meditation if I can. I'm like, I want to defer all those questions to Jess, the meditation guru that we have now. But I will be happy to try. And then Kia says the society is a pretty awesome place to be. It's very supportive and accepts everyone as they are. So true. You're welcome, Kia. And that's how we like it. And that's how we want to keep it. Oh, so many chats. Thanks, Rebecca. I'm such a newbie when it comes to all this, and this sounds like a safe place to get started. We hope that it is. That is exactly what we're trying to do over in the society, is make it this space where you can come as you are, be yourself, find the things that interest you. You can let go whatever doesn't, and continue your journey, because it's a lifelong one, not just meditation, right? But the spirituality side of things, tarot, astrology, prayer and manifestation, and all of these things. So we love having new topics on all of these. We take topics from you guys that you want to see and hear about, and we make them happen. On the recording, will this disruption be edited out? Yep, 100%. Thanks for asking, Kia. I appreciate that. Lexi, I've said it before, the society is my safe place. I'm here more than any other social media. It stays up on my computer all day. Yeah, I love that, Lexi. I don't even know how I stumbled on this today, but I'm so glad. Oh, Brianna, I'm so glad too. I think we all needed a little bit of quiet meditation in our lives today, especially as we head into the fall months, which can get really overloaded and busy. And then winter will come, and we'll still all be here in the society working together. Oh, by the way, we have monthly events. I don't know why I didn't mention this. For the planner spreads, because our planners have a monthly spread. So we do that every month. And then at the end of the year, we'll be doing the 2024 year ahead spread together. So those are the most fun events. Getting everybody together and just pulling cards is a really great time. Let's see, this keeps coming back to me, and this is the confirmation. Yes, I think I'm saying your name right, Kia. I hope I am. As a person with a weird spelled name, I totally get it. Plus there's another Kia. So there's that. Yes. Oh yeah, the society is such a fun place to be. And yeah, those of you who have said it's a safe space, thank you for saying that. We really try, but I also understand that, you know, one person's safe space may not be another's. So we're cognizant of doing our best to keep it as it is. Whew. And these meetings get me really riled up, you guys. I'm like, I'm warm, I'm wearing a sweater. Yes, the universe is calling to you, Kia. Join us. Join us in the society. Yes. Awesome. Amazing. Once again, I want to thank you all for coming tonight. Thanks for being here. Thanks for listening. And I hope you all have a terrific Mabon, a terrific weekend. It is Saturday is the autumnal equinox. So look out your window, go outside, enjoy the first smells of fall. I hope they're in the air for you. Thank you guys so much. Have a terrific evening, and I hope to see you all in the society. Bye, everyone.